I do really appreciate when my videos get comments. One thumb up, two thumbs up. I gotta use my other one to hold my phone up, but I gave it two thumbs up because thank you very much, giving me really good creative imagination. So, it's just that when we're going to be talking about the color red, we have to have a universal standard on what red is. And the television industry set a standard, and it would have been American. It's not an association, it would be like a guild, American Guild of Electronic Engineers set the standard on. There's like different words like raster, maybe shade, tint, gamma, that are vocabulary used with primitive TV sets, cathode ray tubes from what was sold to the American public starting in, I don't know exactly, but it was before I was born. Before I was born, at the time I was born, color TV was just being introduced as a commercial technology available to the general population. So, in my house, when I was born, my parents had a black and white TV set, cathode ray tube. Not that big. I can't remember how many inches it would be. But that was what they had. And then color TV came in, and it had to be a universal standard because the broadcasting stations, when they broadcast the signal, it had to be something that the television set could read and register in its circuitry as fire up these circuits. And it doesn't know red. The TV just is, this is the signal, and these circuits get turned on with this signal. But red is set by the TV technician in the olden days, a color TV from 1972. Those ones would, if it was screwed up and there was so many dials, and kids like me love to play with those old TVs because you could have so much fun playing with your TV. Just like because it was available. It wasn't hidden away inside. It was these things. The TV repairman would have to come in and, turn the dials in order to get a picture to appear on your screen as a solid picture. It was all adjustable in those days. But the TV repairman, the human, would set the red to red that he recognized with his eyes as red, the same as a red light. Universal standard red light on the top, amber in the middle, green on the bottom. We know, and colorblind people, they go on, if the light on the bottom is lit, that means go. But that's going to be more difficult at nighttime when you can't see from a distance. If you're going at 55 miles an hour down the Thunder Bay Expressway where I live, 90 kilometers an hour in metric, and if you were colorblind, red, green, but you can't distinguish the two, then from a distance going at 90 kilometers an hour, are you going to tell whether that light ahead of you is a red one or a green one? Because that's what they taught us in driver's ed when I was 16 years old. They said, red, green, colorblind people, they know at the stop sign, when they're at a stop, they can see the complete sign, and they know if the red one lights up on the top, that's called the red one, even though to them it's shades of whatever they see, a gray, or maybe they just see green and they don't see red, or maybe they just see red and they don't see the green as separate. But That's what the driver's ed guy told me, and it was in question at that time. But right now, we just hit on an enormous problem because don't you see? When you're driving at 55 miles an hour, and I don't know, it's nighttime on the Thunder Bay Expressway, and if you really did have red green color blindness, there's no way you're going to be able to tell that lit traffic light up ahead where, I don't know, where it hits Red River Road, maybe? You can't tell if that's the top light or the bottom light because you can't resolve that thing at nighttime. So a red-green colorblind person should never be driving a car because they can't distinguish stop and go. But didn't you have to go through? I did the eye exam at the driver's licensing place that checks for our red-green color blindness. Well, did they say outright you can't have it, or is it restricted? I don't know. Now that I think of it. Can deaf people drive a car? Like if you're deaf and you can't hear horns or sirens, can you drive a car? Can you get a driver's license for people that have got that? I don't know. Does it seem logical to you that deaf people missing the sense of sound, wouldn't it seem like they would be a safety hazard on the road? Don't you take old people off the road because after age 80 every year they got to get a driver's test, or every 2 years after 80? Because the prevalence of people that are over 80 that are like Prince Philip before he died, a menace, because they don't wear their hearing aids that, according to the driver's license, they have to wear. Anyways, I don't know, just a bit of, things that people do. Where do you want to go with this? Okay, so red-green color blindness throws up a huge red flag in my face. It says, what the fuck's going on with red-green color blindness? Because those people got to be a menace, because if they can't distinguish red from green and they're going 90 kilometers an hour down the Thunder Bay Expressway, and there is on this expressway stop signs. No, they're not stop signs. They're stop lights. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. It's an abortion. It should never have happened. It should be controlled access on clover leaves on and off like a proper freeway, but it ain't. I don't know. Justin Trudeau's got, I don't know, $400 million, $500 million to throw at Esso, Imperial Oil, Standard Oil, or Air Canada, two companies that got, combined just under $1 billion in tax grant from Justin Trudeau. But they can't spend the money, long-term project of having decent roads in Canada. Under how many different administrations, liberal and conservative? Well, it still ain't fixed. So, it's election time in Ontario, and if that good old fat man skipper from Gilligan's Island, Doug Ford, wants my endorsement, fuck you, fatty. Because under conservative administration, nothing's been done to upgrade the Thunder Bay Expressway. And we're still waiting for the 4-laning to be completed between Thunder Bay and Nipigon. It's still not done, Doug. I don't know, Doug. I'm going to find you an incompetent boob. A useless fuck. You're an alcoholic and your brother's a crackhead. Your brother, the dead one, I don't know. The quality of your character is you're a fat old fuck, aren't you? You're the stupidest fat old fuck there is, aren't you? Anybody blah, 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 blah gonna say you're puffy. You're fat and puffy. I don't know. Coronary heart attack, drop dead. I don't know. You look puffy and stupid, Doug. Go fuck yourself. Conservative rule is shitty for Ontarians. You ask anybody on welfare, Doug. Fuckface. You fat slob. 'Cause, motherfucker, I can't help you out. That's what I think of you, cocksucker. Go fuck yourself. I can't help you out, Doug. I'm not giving you a vote. I'm not going to vote for the Liberal, neither. Because they never fixed the fucking shit when they were here, did they? And the NDP had their crack too, Andrea Horvath, and they didn't do jack fucking shit on the issue in their day. So you're all fucking useless. You can all go. I fired Queen's Park. I fired the government of Ontario. Incompetent. And on the take. Remember that book by Stevie Cameron about Brian Mulroney, the crooked prime minister? Stevie Cameron, go find that book. I'm sorry, it's not going to help you out. Everyone wants to know what's up, and the answers again and again. I'm not going to be involved with a bunch of 3D shit. Fuck off. What does it mean to people that are 3D? It means I'm not going to participate in your Borg mentality from Star Trek, your hive mind of the Borg. Fuck you. I ain't. Fuck off.